Hello and welcome back to the Oceanfront Builders channel. We're absolutely thrilled to have you join us. If you're new to our community, Oceanfront Builders is dedicated to crafting not only beautiful but, more importantly, resilient and safe homes across Southern California. We're deeply rooted in Los Angeles and Orange counties, and it's our mission to share our expertise and empower you to proactively protect your property, family, and community from the very real threat of wildfires. Today, we're tackling a subject of paramount importance: creating effective defensible space around your home to mitigate the risks of wildfires. In Southern California, this isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity. It's about transforming your property into a strategically designed buffer zone that can significantly slow or even halt the advance of a wildfire, providing crucial time for evacuation and giving firefighters a fighting chance to save your home. This is more than just clearing some brush. It's a science, an art, and an ongoing commitment to proactive safety. In this comprehensive video, we're going far beyond the basics. We're providing an in-depth, practical guide to crafting a truly effective defensible space, tailored specifically to the unique challenges and regulations of Southern California. We'll dissect each zone with surgical precision, outlining specific plant species to embrace and eradicate, showcasing tested vegetation management techniques, and even revealing often overlooked details like gutter maintenance and strategic hardscaping. We'll also share real-world examples of defensible space in action, analyzing case studies of homes that were saved and those that weren't, thanks to the presence or absence of these vital protective measures. Whether you're a new homeowner, a seasoned resident, or even a landscape professional, this video will equip you with actionable knowledge to create a robust and life-saving perimeter around your property. Before we ignite this vital conversation, please take a moment to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement allows us to reach more homeowners and continue providing crucial information on wildfire preparedness, sustainable building practices, and all things construction in Southern California. Together, we can build a more resilient and fire-safe community. Why is creating defensible space not just a good idea, but a critical necessity in Southern California? The convergence of our arid climate, seasonal Santa Ana winds, and abundant dry vegetation creates an environment ripe for wildfires, transforming even seemingly safe suburban areas into potential fire zones. A well-executed defensible space acts as a critical firebreak, significantly reducing the radiant heat and ember showers that are the primary culprits in home ignitions during a wildfire. Let's underscore the severity of the threat with some sobering facts. The relentless frequency: Southern California faces a near-constant threat, with wildfires erupting every year, often escalating into large-scale disasters. The astronomical costs: wildfires inflict billions of dollars in damages annually, impacting not only individual homeowners, but also the overall economy of the region. The growing intensification climate change continues to exacerbate the wildfire threat, leading to hotter temperatures, prolonged droughts, and more extreme fire behavior. The human toll. Beyond property losses, wildfires tragically result in injuries, displacement, and far too often, loss of life. Defensible space is not merely about haphazardly clearing vegetation. It's a strategically designed and meticulously maintained buffer zone around your home that aims to achieve two primary objectives: reduce the intensity of approaching wildfires. By minimizing the amount of available fuel, defensible space lessens the heat output and flame lengths of any fire that nears your property. Provide firefighters with a safe and effective area to operate. A well-maintained defensible space creates a safe zone for firefighters to access your property, set up defensive lines, and protect your home from the flames. We're going to break down the defensible space concept into its core components, providing a detailed blueprint for action. While local regulations may dictate specific distances, the underlying principles remain universal. Zone 1. The 0-foot zone, which is 0 to 5 feet from the house. The imperative of non-combustibility. This is the most critical zone, demanding an uncompromising commitment to non-combustible materials. It's your home's last line of defense against direct flame contact and wind-blown embers. Actionable steps. Eradicate all vegetation. Remove absolutely all trees, shrubs, ground cover, and even mulch. This includes plants in pots. Embrace non-combustible hardscaping. Replace vegetation with materials like rock, gravel, pavers, concrete, or decomposed granite. Elevate aesthetics with strategic design. Incorporate these materials in visually appealing ways such as creating walkways, patios, or decorative rock gardens. Relocate combustible items, move wood piles, propane tanks, and any other flammable materials at least 30 feet away from the house. Meticulous maintenance. Regularly inspect and remove any accumulated leaves, pine needles, or other debris from roofs, gutters, decks, and patios. Real-world example. Instead of allowing ivy to climb up your exterior walls, replace it with a decorative stone veneer or a stucco finish. Zone 2, the reduced fuel zone, which is 5 to 30 feet from the house, thinning, spacing, and strategic landscaping. This zone focuses on minimizing fuel loads, breaking up the continuity of vegetation, and creating a more open and defensible landscape. Actionable steps, tree thinning and spacing. Thin out trees to create a minimum of 18 feet between tree canopies. Shrub spacing and removal. Space shrubs at least twice their mature height apart. Consider removing dense shrubbery altogether, especially near windows and doors. Vertical clearance pruning. Prune lower branches of trees to create a vertical clearance of at least 6 feet from the ground, preventing ground fires from climbing into the tree canopy. Mowing and weeding. Keep grass and weeds mowed to a height of no more than 4 inches. Debris removal. Regularly remove fallen leaves, pine needles, and other dead vegetation from the ground. Real-world example. Instead of planting a hedge of dense, flammable shrubs along your property line, consider creating a series of smaller, well-spaced planting beds filled with drought-tolerant, fire-resistant plants and surrounded by gravel pathways. Zone 3 is the transition zone, which extends from 30 to 100 feet from the house. This area focuses on fuel breaks and strategic management, aiming to further reduce fuel loads, create strategic fuel breaks, and transition gradually to the surrounding natural vegetation. Actionable steps include expanding tree and shrub spacing even further than in Zone 2. Establish fuel breaks, such as gravel driveways, patios, or strategically placed rock formations, to disrupt the continuity of vegetation. Continue to mow grass and weeds regularly, remove dead vegetation, and prune trees to maintain a reduced fuel load. For instance, if you have a large, sloped property, consider creating a series of horizontal terraces separated by rock walls or gravel pathways. This will not only slow the flow of water and reduce erosion but also create effective fuel breaks that can hinder the spread of fire. Beyond adhering to specific zone distances, there are several additional strategies that can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your defensible space. First, let's talk about ember awareness, which is an unseen threat. Wind-blown embers are a primary cause of home ignitions during wildfires. To minimize ember entry points, cover all vents with 1/8 inch metal mesh screens, seal any gaps or cracks in exterior walls, windows, and doors, and make sure to close all windows and doors tightly during a wildfire. Next, gutter maintenance is crucial for preventing roof ignitions. Clogged gutters filled with dry leaves and pine needles are highly flammable. Regularly clean your gutters to prevent embers from igniting your roof. When it comes to roof material selection, choose fire-resistant options such as tile, metal, or composition shingles when replacing your roof. Deck construction is another area to focus on. Decks can be vulnerable as embers can easily accumulate underneath them. Enclose the underside of your deck with fire-resistant materials to prevent embers from entering, and regularly clean debris from underneath your deck. Lastly, ensure you have a reliable water source such as a garden hose or a portable water tank, readily available in case of a fire. The effectiveness of defensible space is not merely theoretical, it's been proven time and time again in real-world wildfire events. Let's examine some compelling case studies. First, consider the saved home in Paradise, California during the 2018 Camp Fire. Amidst the devastation of the Camp Fire, one home stood virtually unscathed. The homeowner had meticulously maintained a wide defensible space, clearing all vegetation within 30 feet of the house and using gravel as a ground cover. The fire simply burned around the property, leaving the house untouched. In contrast, a home in Southern California was completely destroyed during the 2007 Witch Creek Fire. The property was heavily overgrown with flammable vegetation, providing a pathway for the fire to reach the house and quickly engulf it. These examples highlight the tangible difference that defensible space can make in protecting your home from wildfire. It's crucial to familiarize yourself with your local ordinances regarding defensible space. Many cities and counties in Southern California have specific regulations that homeowners are required to follow. Contact your local fire department or building department to learn more about the regulations in your area. Failure to comply with these regulations can result in fines or other penalties. Creating a defensible space is a proactive and essential step in protecting your home and community from the devastating threat of wildfires. By following these guidelines, implementing proven strategies, and maintaining a vigilant approach, you can significantly reduce your risk and create a more resilient living environment. At Oceanfront Builders, we deeply understand the unique challenges facing Southern California homeowners, and we're committed to providing solutions that prioritize safety, sustainability, and peace of mind. If you have any questions about defensible space, fire-resistant construction, or any other aspect of building in our region, we encourage you to contact us at 888-336-8586 or visit our website at oceanfrontbuilders.com. We proudly serve Southern California, including Los Angeles and Orange counties, and we're here to help you build a future that is both beautiful and secure. Remember, creating defensible space is not just a personal responsibility, it's a collective effort. By working together as neighbors and community members, we can significantly reduce the risk of wildfire and protect the precious landscapes and homes we all cherish. Contact us today to learn more.
Know you've been a good friend.
If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable construction tips and fire safety insights. We appreciate your support. Thanks for watching and stay safe.